I was 25 years old and had really not that much especially intelligent to say about the political reality that exists between Israel and Palestine. And I made the decision then, ultimately what it was that led me to get on the plane and go over there was that I felt then, as I feel now, that it was cowardly and unacceptable for me to continue to throw my hands in the air and say, oh, it's so messy, it's so complicated. And that to do so was to really leave Palestinian people to just fend for themselves against Israeli aggression. And that as a Jewish person, as an American person, and as a political person, that was unacceptable. And so in the winter of 2009, Tristan and I traveled to Palestine. I want to say that in many ways I feel like what happened to Tristan and to me was something of an activist equivalent of a plane crash, you know, and that I really encourage people to go to Palestine and to experience it for themselves and to know that, you know, lots of people go to Palestine and to Chiapas and all over the world as international solidarity activists, and generally speaking, you don't get shot in the head. And I really do feel like it's so important for all of us to continue and to experience it for yourselves, to go to Palestine for yourself. Yeah. You know? I mean, and if you can't make it to Palestine, to also remember that there's so much that we can do from here and that we need to continue to keep doing from here. You know, we do. Come on, we gotta do it. And fundamentally, the occupation cannot continue without the continuing money and the continuing support from the American government. And what we need to do as people, as a grassroots movement, is to get together and to be on the right side of history in places like Palestine and Afghanistan and Iraq and, you know, here at home for that matter. And to be on the right side of history, especially when our government is so much in the wrong. Oh, yeah. We gotta keep it going. So, okay, I mean, bringing us now to the present so I don't ramble and ramble forever. Presently, so we are suing the Israeli military. Right? We're suing the Israeli military. And I have very significant news, which is that actually our court dates were just put off. Oh. Yeah, right? I know, I'm supposed to be getting on a plane in 5 days and they just canceled our court dates out from under us. We haven't super announced it officially because we're waiting for the new dates to be declared, which should probably happen in the next couple of days. But yes. It's not the first time, that is true. Now, I say that, you know, court is an inherently lopsided and problematic venue for us to be bringing our grievances with the government. But that said, it is an avenue that's open to us. You know, we can still sue them. And through the civil court process, you know, we're going to be able to put high-ranking military people up on the witness stand and make them answer for why it is that people are being shot to death at protests in Palestine. You know, and so we're doing this, and it's worthwhile. It seems worthwhile to do this. But, you know, I think most of us know that there's going to be, you know, no justice through the courts, and that instead, you know, our power really lies in the streets. And I want to, like, tell everyone that simultaneous to the start of Tristan's trial, whenever it is, because apparently it's not about to happen, but simultaneous to the start of Tristan's civil trial against the Israeli military, we are going to be organizing a large-scale demonstration in San Francisco. And we really need everybody to come out. And we're going to be having assemblies, and we're going to organize it in a big way, and we need everybody to come out. And we're all going to get out in the streets when the verdict is announced. And we're either going to have a big street party or we're going to have a big demonstration. And one way or another, we're going to get out in the streets when the verdict is announced. And so that's what I have to say, is that whatever their courts decide, you know, we win when we get in the streets. So we're going to get in the streets. We're going to keep it happening. And thanks everybody for coming. And thank you, Tristan. This is awesome.
All right, thank you. And people who don't know, you know, Gabby was standing right next to Tristan when he was shot, and so it's affected her life as well a lot. Okay, so we don't want this to just be about like things in the past. So in that spirit, we're gonna have a quick announcement of some exciting land occupations that are coming up this coming weekend. Come on up, guys. Let's go.